The Iowa legend herself, Kate Martin. Like a defensive back, we want to stay low, push to move, and cover some ground. You have to fight to stay in front of the offense, constantly staying low to move, and never letting the rope get tight.
Remember Kate Martin, Caitlin Clark's BFF and 18th pick in the WNBA draft?
With the 18th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Las Vegas Aces select Kate Martin.
Her rookie season with the Las Vegas Aces left fans scratching their heads. How does a college star end up riding the bench? Well, we've got an exclusive scoop for you, because Kate's offseason is about to blow your mind. We've got newly released footage of her training that's so intense, it'll make your muscles sore just watching. Is this the makeover that turns Kate from bench warmer to WNBA star?
Working with Kate Martin today, and oh my goodness, did she just touch the rim?
Picture this, Kate Martin, fresh off back-to-back NCAA finals appearances with Iowa, steps onto the court for the Las Vegas Aces. The anticipation is palpable, but instead of thunderous cheers, she's met with an eerie silence. The once starter now watches from the sidelines, her role dramatically different from her college days. As the season unfolds, Martin's playing time takes a nosedive. From a promising 20 minutes per game in May, she's barely scraping 9 minutes by September. The dream of WNBA stardom starts to feel like a distant mirage. Fans begin to whisper, their doubts growing louder with each passing game. Is Kate Martin really cut out for the big leagues?
Looking at the mock drafts online and just seeing, if my name was, in the conversation at all. And I didn't have an agent at the time, so I was kind of in the dark. And I was just talking to my coaches at Iowa asking, have you heard anything, what's going on?
Meanwhile, across the country, her best friend Caitlin Clark is setting the Indiana Fever on fire. Clark's rookie season is the stuff of legends, breaking records, dominating headlines, and leaving fans in awe. The stark contrast between their experiences is impossible to ignore. For Kate, the bench becomes a lonely place. Each game she doesn't play chips away at her confidence. The once unstoppable Iowa star finds herself questioning everything. Is this the end of her basketball dream? Has she reached her peak in college?
We start the workout off with a movement series, working on our foot striking ability, doing an upright stance, something you might see with sprinters. Then some easy rhythm work on the court before going to the weight room. We use the weight room to help support our training on the court. So working on specific postures, positions, and how we express our strength explosively. We don't just want to be strong in a given lift, we want to be strong when we move. That's where I think some carries can be really useful for upper body work, along with learning how to use your body to actually push and move someone else's body.
But here's where Kate Martin's true character shines through. In the face of adversity, she refuses to throw in the towel. Instead of sulking, she's using this setback as fuel. Every minute on the bench becomes a reason to work harder, to prove the doubters wrong. The truth about Kate's rookie season with the Aces, it's a testament to her resilience. Despite the limited playing time, she's not giving up. In fact, she's more determined than ever. Kate's been putting in extra hours in the gym, studying game footage, and seeking advice from veterans. She's turning her frustration into motivation. As Kate reflects on her rookie experience, she admits, "I've had my down moments and she's hyped me up, just like she did at Iowa." This bond with Caitlin has become her lifeline, a constant reminder of why she fell in love with basketball in the first place.
Yeah, it's definitely fun for us. It's fun for a lot of fans in the Midwest that, cheered us on when we were in college. I don't know, it's cool, getting to see one of your best friends live out her dream and then play against each other. But at the same time, it's definitely pretty weird for the two of us. We were teammates for 4 years. We got very used to that, and now going against each other, you love it, you joke about it, but at the same time, it takes some getting used to.
The shocking truth that'll make you root for Kate even more? Despite the struggles, she's remained a team player. No complaints, no drama. She's been the ultimate professional, supporting her teammates and staying ready for her moment. It's this quiet determination, this refusal to give up in the face of adversity, that marks Kate Martin as a true champion in the making.
These drills are awesome because they're extremely competitive, and when something's competitive, it's fun and you try really hard. Then we take that same concept of competitiveness and apply it into our shooting drills. Working on the speed of our shot, then some of the eye tracking as well. I can't just sit on the sideline and get threes rained on me, so I had to hop in the drill. This one here works on our eye tracking as the ball comes in front of our vision, and this one right here works on us covering some distance. Drop, push to go, just like you saw in those lunges.
Remember that girl who barely got off the Aces bench? She's gone. In her place stands an athlete so transformed, her own trainer couldn't believe his eyes. As soon as the final buzzer of the WNBA season sounded, Kate Martin wasn't heading home to lick her wounds. No, she was sprinting straight to the gym. Her mission? To turn her rookie disappointment into sophomore domination. Enter Maxwell Schmarzo, Kate's trainer and the mastermind behind her off-season overhaul. Schmarzo didn't come to play. He designed a training program so intense, it would make even seasoned pros think twice. We're talking 5 a.m. weightlifting sessions that leave Kate's muscles screaming, explosive drills that push her to the brink of exhaustion, footwork exercises so intricate, her feet become a blur of motion.
Then once we're warmed up, we get in some footwork prep before moving into more basketball-specific drills. Taking that same concept of acceleration, but now applying it onto the court. These are turn and run full-speed finishes. The minute the ball hits the ground, Kate gets to go. I'm trying to tag her on the back, and if I tag her before she scores it, I get a point. If she scores it, she gets a point.
But Schmarzo's not just focused on brute strength. He's all about smart power. We don't just want to be strong in a given lift, he explains. We want to be strong when we move. This philosophy shapes every aspect of Kate's training. They're combining weight room gains with on-court skills, ensuring that every ounce of new muscle translates directly into game-changing performance.
Acceleration day with Kate Martin. Yes, the Iowa legend. Even though she's a pro, we start off playing games with a frisbee. Why? Because it's fun, but secondly, it's competitive. When I tell you to go throw a frisbee, chase after it, and catch it, you're going to run after it as fast as you can. And guess what that's called? Acceleration. So that's what we're working on.
Kate's days are a whirlwind of high-speed kickbacks, single-leg Romanian deadlifts, and jump training that would make a kangaroo jealous. But it's not all grunt work. Schmarzo keeps things fresh with unconventional drills. Picture Kate playing frisbee to warm up, combining fun with explosive acceleration training. Or try wrapping your head around balloon tap finishes, a drill where Kate has to hit a balloon while adjusting her body midair. It looks weird, but it's building the body control she'll need to finish at the rim against WNBA defenders. The physical transformation is impressive, but Kate's not neglecting her mental game. She's diving deep into visualization techniques and sports psychology. Every night, she's not just dreaming of success, she's actively programming her mind for it.
Then we mess with some of that footwork that we were training earlier, but this time with the ball in our hand, working on swiping off an offhand and bumping the body. And then back to that old basketball thing with some acceleration shooting. One dribble creates space from the defender. I'm trying to go block the ball. The minute I hear the ball bounce, I can run after it. Then after the higher intensity work, we do some volume competitive shooting, keeping track of scores and trying to win specific spots.
As weeks turn into months, the changes in Kate are impossible to ignore. But it was one moment in particular that showed just how far Kate had come. During a routine workout, Kate went up for a drill and something incredible happened. Schmarzo's eyes went wide as he exclaimed, "Oh my goodness, did she just touch the rim?" That single moment, captured on video, sent shockwaves through WNBA circles. The Kate Martin who rode the bench last season? She's officially put the league on notice. With each grueling rep, each early morning session, Kate's sending a clear message to the doubters, to the aces, and to herself. She's not just here to play, she's here to dominate. And as the new season approaches, one thing's becoming crystal clear. Kate Martin isn't just transformed, she's ready to transform the game itself. If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you. Now back to the action.
We did some traditional push-pull work before heading back down to the court to get our volume shooting in. Did some shooting from distance, did some shooting off the move. Yes, I'll be first to admit that I actually lost quite a bit of these competitions here today. Pace, rhythm, feeling, and timing. That's what we're looking for. And then to have a little fun with our body control, we did these balloon tap finishes. You gotta hit the balloon, then adjust in the air and make a fun finish. And get rid of the ball, jump as high as you can, tapping the rim or the backboard. Then get rid of the balloon and let loose and see what you can do.
Got it! Oh!
As Kate Martin pushes through another grueling workout, her phone lights up. It's Caitlin Clark calling from Indiana. These two aren't just former teammates, they're best friends, sisters in all but blood. Their bond, forged in the heat of Iowa's back-to-back NCAA finals runs, has only grown stronger as they navigate their rookie seasons in the WNBA.
So now we're taking the walk. I got my lotion on. We're taking the walk to the water slides. Follow me.
This friendship has become Kate's secret weapon, her motivation when things get tough. When the early morning workouts feel impossible, when the doubt creeps in, Kate thinks of Caitlin's unwavering belief in her. It's the fuel that keeps her going, pushing through every rep, every drill. Caitlin's not just cheering from afar. She recently made a trip back to Iowa, reuniting with Kate to celebrate their achievements and reminisce about their college days. It's moments like these that reinforce their bond, reminding them both of why they fell in love with basketball in the first place.
Okay, guys, we're back. Did you miss us? Because we missed you.
So how exactly is Caitlyn pushing Kate to reach new heights in their daily conversations? It's simple, by being her authentic self. Caitlyn's honesty about her own struggles, her genuine excitement for Kate's progress, and her constant reminders of Kate's potential are all working together to build Kate up. With every call, every text, Caitlyn's helping Kate rediscover the confidence and joy that made her a star at Iowa. As the new WNBA season approaches, one thing's clear. Kate Martin isn't just transforming her body and her game. With Caitlin Clark in her corner, she's rediscovering her passion, her drive, and her belief in herself. And that just might be the most powerful transformation of all.
Some skills work, some weight room work, and some one-on-one. Today with Kate Martin, we started off in the weight room getting warmed up. The goal is to really work on our posterior chain. Being able to stabilize our hips and explode using our glutes are really important for basketball. So we started off with some high-speed kickbacks on the air resistance machine, some single leg RDLs, and some bilateral jumping and tracking our velocity during these movements to make sure we're putting out good efforts.
Just when Kate thought she had found her footing, the ground beneath her feet starts to shift. The Las Vegas Aces, once the picture of WNBA success, are suddenly embroiled in a scandal that could change everything. How will this affect Kate's hard-won progress? As Kate Martin gears up for her sophomore season, a storm is brewing in Sin City. The Las Vegas Aces, defending WNBA champions, find themselves at the center of a controversy that's rocking the entire league. The team's facing serious allegations of salary cap violations, with whispers of under-the-table deals and third-party payments to players. It's the kind of scandal that could tear a championship roster apart.
So the WNBA suspends Becky Hammon for 2 games. They lose a first-round pick in 2025 because Derrica Hamby says she was bullied for being pregnant, body shamed, just really harassed because of her pregnancy.
The fallout is already hitting hard. The Aces have lost their 2025 first-round draft pick, a huge blow for the team. But that's not all. Coach Becky Hammon was slapped earlier in the season with a 2-game suspension for workplace policy violations. The team's reputation is taking a beating, and the hits just keep coming. Remember Derrica Hamby? The former Aces player dropped a bombshell, accusing the team of retaliating against her due to her pregnancy. It sparked a firestorm of debate about player treatment and ethics in the WNBA. The Aces management has gone radio silent, leaving fans and analysts speculating wildly about what might happen next.
On top of that, the league is investigating the Aces for potential salary cap circumvention. Back in May, the Las Vegas Convention Authority gave each of the players an additional $100,000 to basically be active in the community.
With all this drama swirling, Kate Martin finds herself in a tough spot. She's put in the work, transformed her game, and she's ready to prove herself. But will she even get the chance? Rumors are flying about potential roster shakeups. Could Kate's spot on the team be in jeopardy before she's had a real shot to show what she can do?
We have to get better. We have to really take a sharp look at ourselves, look ourselves in the mirror, see our shortcomings, and then, you got to make the moves necessary, whatever that means, to put the best product that we possibly can. It's not going to be the same group probably next year. It just won't. And I'm sad about that because I really like that group. They were a pain in my ass, but I was a pain in their ass too.
And here's where things get really interesting. The Golden State Valkyries, the WNBA's newest expansion team, are gearing up for their draft. It's a potential lifeline for players looking for a fresh start. The controversy swirling around the Aces isn't just about broken rules or lost draft picks. It's about trust, integrity, and the very culture of the team. For a young player like Kate, who's poured her heart and soul into improving her game, it's got to be unsettling. She came to Vegas to be part of a winning franchise, not to get caught up in a league-wide scandal.
Then on the court, we work on a ton of defense. And after our defensive work, we work on some offensive acceleration, shooting, and scoring at the rim. A lot of these moves place a lot of demand on your hips. You have to be able to stabilize and load through the movement in order to explode up into your jump shot. Then at the end of it all, we play some live one-on-one. We want to work on trying different moves here. This is where you get to work on stuff you wouldn't always do in practice with a team. That's how you get better. And yes, I got caught slipping right here. She caught me leaning with some of those twitches. Then you can see some really good off-arm work here. Swipe the arm down, bump off, create space. This one here is really awesome. Check out all the space we create with this.
As the new season approaches, all eyes are on the Aces and on players like Kate Martin. Will the team weather this storm? or will it crumble under the pressure? And what does it all mean for Kate's future in the WNBA? One thing's for sure, the drama unfolding in Las Vegas is about to make Kate's sophomore season a whole lot more complicated than she ever imagined. Kate Martin's WNBA journey is heating up as her sophomore season approaches. From bench player to potential star, she's put in the work to transform her game. But here's where it gets interesting. The Aces drama adds a whole new level of suspense. Will Kate's hard work shine in Vegas, or is her future elsewhere? All eyes are on her now, waiting to see what she'll do. As Kate steps onto the court this season, she's carrying more than just her own dreams. She's playing for every underdog who's been overlooked, for the friendships that kept her going, and for a future she's determined to claim. Are you ready to watch Kate Martin write the next chapter of her WNBA story? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next one.